Darrel Jazz Johnson.
Speak up.
Darrel Jazz Johnson here with Joe McDonald, New York Sports Day. We're here with the Otto Grill Pat LaFrieda series with the Pat LaFrieda from Pat LaFrieda Meat Purveyors. Pat, how you doing today?
Doing great. Thanks for coming out.
No problem. So, I've had the chance to, you should be jealous out there, to sample some of the stuff that you guys cook. This grill is amazing. Why did Pat LaFrieda decide to partner with the Otto Grill?
Few key things I love about the Otto. Things that I have never been able to accomplish before, which is the heat. Being able to get 1,500 degrees in 2.5 minutes, besides the saving of all of the power, the gas, the propane, and whatever you're cooking with, besides that savings, just the time savings. To get to 1,500 degrees, to actually get a good sear on meat, something that gives it that external flavor, I've never been able to do before. And to be able to do it in such a short time period, and you really cooking a steak in 10 minutes from the starting of the grill to it being on the plate. Previously, 48-inch grills that I've had to preheat for 45 minutes to get to maybe 800 degrees, just never did it. And a lot of times I was in that predicament where my steak was gray. And it's almost like steaming the meat. When you really need that burst of heat, it was impossible to get. With the Otto, it's so compact, and that heat is so intense from above, and the fact that you can lift the grill up and the meat all the way up to that heat, first of all, that has never been done before. And the fact that the fat, there's no door on it, so you're watching it the whole time. Often we close our grill, we walk away, and we look back and we see this big plume of smoke on it, right?
Right.
And that's the fat that's dripped down, and now it's on fire and it's burning up.
Right.
It gives it that negative, bitter smoke flavor. You don't get that with the Otto Wilde, because the Otto Wilde drips into a pan in which you just put a few ounces of water in, and it will not ignite back up. So it's strictly cooks from above.
Now, you just gave great reasons for the serious griller to get that grill. Let's talk about the non-serious griller. That guy who goes to Giant games, we're right in front of Madison Square Garden. That fan that's at MetLife Stadium every week before the game tailgating. Why would the Otto Grill be great to tailgate with?
For all the same reasons, and it's so compact, it's so light. You could pick that up. I'm not sure of the exact weight. It's less than 20 pounds. So to pick that up and run with it, it's simple. The drip pan comes out. Whatever's left over in there, you can discard, pack it back up into its case, and be on your way. So the portability of it is astounding. So go to any tailgate, and you're not going to find anything that's got 1,500 degrees to get that kind of a sear. It totally changes the game. No pun intended. It really changes the game of tailgating.
Where would you go and get one of these grills? Either online or in stores?
Oh yeah, directly on the Otto Wilde site. So the Otto Wilde site has the grill, it shipped to you the next day. So very simple to get, ottowilde.com. There's also a link on our website, lafrieda.com, where it'll bring you right to Otto Wilde also. So this is a product that's made, manufactured, assembled, all in Germany and shipped here. It's not something that's mass produced somewhere. And the story behind the family that actually makes the grill is very similar to my own. So it's a small family, but it's a family business. I should say it's a small company run by a family, just like my company is. So that ability to be able to speak to the owner directly, the creator, and his family, to talk about the grill. When I first saw the grill, I wasn't impressed online because it looked like it was the size of a toaster oven,
right,
and I didn't get it. Later on that night, and I work nights, I work through production of processing meat to supply to restaurants. That's
right,
our main business. I thought, how many steaks do I actually cook at one time? It's usually 2 or 3, maybe 4. Let me go back and look at that grill because it was so compact. And when I went back and looked at it, it was everything I was thinking in production. So there it is, a compact grill. So even if I wanted to cook for 30 people, and I had, and it could go 4 real thick steaks across, you could do that in 10 minutes. Now you're already preheated. Another 5 minutes for another 4 steaks. I'm still beating the 45-minute preheat cook time on my big grill.
Right.
So, I mean, I have to give it to them. They have it all worked out. And the fact that there's no door takes that steam effect out. So the vapor, the water that's escaping from the steak, it's escaping from the whole cooking process. So there's no steam effect. There's no cafeteria steak or cafeteria type burger. When you want that sear, you see the color of it.
Right.
And it gets that nice dark color. That Maillard effect is what gives that flavor to the steak on the exterior. I myself like medium rare to rare. I think that's the only way to really, truly taste meat. And in order to do that and have a sear, that's the first time in my life, and we've been through many grills.
Right.
That's the first one we've ever endorsed and partnered with because we really believe in it. And it's portable and it's a big part of the grill, but for me it's not. For me it's not portable. For me, it's my full-time grill. So my kids want some hot dogs, no problem, run outside. The preheat, like I said, is 2.5 minutes. Really, I don't need 1,500 degrees to cook up some hot dogs, right? For burgers, I'll lower the temperature because it actually is so hot. The first time I cooked burgers on them, I burned the outside and the inside was raw. I'm like, okay, let me lower the heat a little bit. And the fact that you can lower the grill away from the heat,
Right.
and now let it cook a little slower.
Right.
Did my flip one more time, put my cheese on, done. I shut the grill off. It was still so hot in there, the cheese melted with the grill off. Perfect, best burgers ever. So, doesn't just grill meat. We've done fish on it already, vegetables, anything. It all depends. But when you want that 1,500 degree sear, Otto's got it.
One of the reasons why you were able to make the best burger ever is because you're using Pat LaFrieda meat purveyors. I was introduced to it at the U.S. Open. Those steak sandwiches, that double burger, the best thing on the U.S. Open ground. So if you're going for the semifinals or the finals sometime over the next 4 days, that's where you want to eat. How is your meat that good? How is it so much better than the competition?
Well, we're very careful to use, and this is a big misconception. America has the best meat in the world. The world's richest cities import American meat. So take advantage of that. Many times in supermarkets, especially in frozen meats, it's not domestic product. So we know who grows our product. We visit our farms. We know the raising and finishing protocols, and we only use high choice and prime beef only. So anything that's select or utility, we don't use that type of meat at all. So it has to do with the selection of the product that we use, and the fact that we have people, our staff on the ground, hand picking out our cattle. It's something that meat companies like mine have never ever thought of doing before. But if you want to have that quality and you want to have that consistency, that's what you have to do. It really is all attention to detail.
I think that's about it, Pat.
Get together for a good
great
shot.
grill.
No.
Hopefully There we go. Anyone out there, you go to the Otto Wilde website and order the grill. And also there's a link on the Pat LaFrieda website. So this is Joe McDonald with Darrel Johnson and Pat LaFrieda for New York Sports Day.